Hello, Chief.
Back again? What do you want?
Why are you digging for gold? Isn't there enough in the water?
Panning for gold in the river allows us to recover a few nuggets, but it's time-consuming and there isn't much profit in it. That may have been enough for the others, but we need to be more productive. By digging underground, we go straight to the vein and can mine large quantities of metal quickly. It's more dangerous, there's waste, and it involves using other imported metals to separate it from the other ore. But without it, the mining company would never have sent so many people. It has to be profitable and fast.
You mentioned imported metals. What are they?
Yeah, it's a bit complicated to explain to savage, new miners like yourselves. You'll learn more about it from your colleagues when you're a little more experienced.
We've come to tell you that we want to stop working in your mine. Several of our people nearly died trapped in a tunnel, and you did nothing to free them. We don't want to end up like them, so we prefer to leave.
Well now, you people aren't exactly the tenacious type. Quitting at the first sign of trouble? Here's your pay for a day's work. I'm going to have to find myself some new workers. Well, what are you still doing here? Go on, get out of here! You won't get anything more.
Fragden noix. Nas
Esoleglo en meda eludui.
Kom frangdem verem nes luchtus, ja frictid da ve on evenum? Galuder vlanem.
Esse jarente heshantan. Esat versia lage. So gradi deset maden hedeche feshi mar.
Radi dead. Fravinze?
Vlan bocht. Es oleg bresh agwel. A smewinem taurebt vergeu. En inune talemi de regu di mer. Toigt de goream oil. Di am teged quan regdur rahanem. Minuncian asiard smewin. Toigt esse da ergeu an evenem. Radi da damon. Sag aure amem boqued radidech terlonden. Egem verjam veldu. Egalo de sies donegad. El vorkeni ari feshem mar sies. Radidem bo radeder ader goidide. Ad nuidi agui suisi. Adaim em targt me. Na veldu eol marau.
Adloredar. Smeuenem tu sid da dugi.
Frovin dat nes diern kasur quota oredi saveri bocht.
Björ tiertoma. Björ.
Qua. Manama sienten dad mavagan.
Adierna ha.
Auglanda. Esang.
Atoy reads taran ole hennesem. Quetsiens radidau qui, mader kahe indredoige ja fragdend var he hennesem.
Boelaiona, ikiden o frangden ge lucht. I mares var nes en esem daos seg bledenen disin. En en jeden qua glendam seer. Sag fosharedent, kasen samelten i asem. Usingden tegan mar olam kargaidui kalem. Kombenden frason. Atuisiden da qualui talemi en olei en yedem. An olei en yedem. Kun yeden nen yeden. Quasien de beta nas frus. Al sag tegedach. Da e corion. Ja en nen yeden de sin. Es da sad boy en broig da suisigem. Mesem nas na maent. En yeden renoikse eil de en yedem sansier. An kenoiden di saulen laser si da linquidao de neisere sam. En on mil frichtemen, orgen neis flegan, amaraden neis na doiga. Frangen ka eroila. Alugeid blau, canuis jedes. Ane Amsterdam es atent. Sac convenendi quenon casina qualendi talemem. Es catasach miden samel en oila.
Quetiens radidau qui, de heded mad jam fric.
Nasted madia radider. Ested madia beder. Ages noiba runiged. Velde quedes et quante gedi hamster. Samoidwi. Is Amsterdam an duchtag. Nasan kenam da uvunom.
Queres ca ir in nadoiga?
Esent nies ena olmanawi. Sinja nadan nies en esema nies luchtum eva biem ser donegadi. Esen frichtum de hen on mil frichtimen. En enig age aneman en jedi. Esent nies henegosum, a nies doige. Fandis en olegar midam, acardis en samel carde nies dir.
Es rada
Bir
pošedema. Naciendo vrego vasi. Para de reclamar.
Lema, Aragdes Shantan Nui? Lema, Aragdes Shantan Nui?
Rigimen rigenemen mag. Anach frang de duvene farnas da invare. Jam gisla de truisa. Dam.
Adier en tafloin.
Odi
Es all quetsi.
Velde man evenem verrem nes luchtus vlanem? Ja frictit samel colda raquelem.
Fravindi quod radids. Toig damon ame vigem radid qua rabanonem. Velduem caidam dugidacht olegioreach. Ag everadu da darigwedau voredi, sagna closdam. Forir na psiend enselo de lauer de fravendau qued boen ad boia vrectam. Ada verivaidu da yigidau de.
Rem de ergede anemenum, ac a surfis hevenum a orgentibi. Iac a sug nemede, samel sin nesigi.
En simrenton, es dugemes confarveda ael, samel coldi contrumactas a quisger. Sien diag das a neiman voredi bican, Sagnasient bued dur echter elude.
Is frictum smiun de messe donegad. Radidem vorken duer are fische mar. Amen fledach bati farder goidi. Is adboi quai rende de hei ta soidim shantamen gabanani.
Magbocht. Quais mas jend en on mil frichtimen. Radido qui en marag de agam. Na exredem olei sonegada deid. Fravinde sa advad. Sient casur farde goidia guedao. Sag echter orkeni. Na de sunidad sadem olek. Ademasuis, na vorida de shantan tahen ledach sadet madi.
Quotientem voredide.
Es radei da ordu raidag de da tegedach. De samenya matoigi esa, dam da heneslo ayigidao de. Ese adboya kene onsuis lamandoid.
Ko awelem.
Kon
Vogelent mat. Hagrid. Is ankin van juda somipad.
Na broga vatir. Donegada neuna. Es ent magarantan och solei. Na linquidam on questiarupit. Henissen lucht und ja werden entsmir.
Verdunta Helga besame sitten.
Et quadradide. Sag coldund neoliquidund der wind diernon. Exreden veid adiden. Atosiden ingredal evrages.
Es esa wint wotam selgas. Es nama hankinam do hoiragi wint lorgomenno.
Selkama. Es nuient.
Es lorgon de triveron. Nesel goiga. Nama serhem ent.
Comoros. Na tegedem essa dit, no ja?
Miundum velu de dachusach. Quidro gesed.
Es eniedem olfargarwi afra vinzed.
Nasni genta olmara hida. Sa vegem kontachid kariden gör. Sameldone gada seg. Esra deem fravindem enam qualnedau e vigi. Ana targmarau en ketelan.
Es follad. Sages exienadau e dagas vir suis rigem.
Mas adverda himne da heda. Silames namade begano gesach. Quits mi unzem sien siargu dani.
Smeun e duven emes dagom eg drog. Saganon dagam, sersi.
Orgeder sa kloiu marag. Sagan ebeg sientum goidide. Echter heshardude.
Is anybody there?
Let's show them what we're made of!
Es folla dem kreuz saver karen seregon anesa. Es velda na anedi. Anedis Orne!
Ugh, I can't do it.
Is there anybody there?
Hasta Hekale.
The trail goes this way.
Zelda Queniet Kings. Es genonairni.
Ugh, I can't do it.
O tege den te kamai sel gaiga en essa. Quel shaitem na krechtet en den sies. Es ist ein Kongo Baragenoila. Es ist ein Contortament.
Dim, Voreguent.
Agongober, quetsiard correctidwe?
Oh, es fornu fradida he hawelas jaberto essa. Es slanme, sag brender farmagelei en renon erni. Anna tugdu quada hengeri dent ector grectidor, dent queis moi. Nasiendu degedak dent da haku voredi, bud ector nadent.
Fravins de quenie de Sadalan?
Esca surere noixa, ja enenie dent quahe venden jaramendent. Es een salgament casin, da he crocena.
Smeon zemis quintag da he siendao es sitena sadala?
Es daug. Maraden sa genen e mila en engladem ovonag. Ag Ector hanoidu. Genta benen olbia di dawi. Chrectidend oila ja abelend keur. Neu tosrenen vigagayanas enkanam da viut en salgam da varadent. Ages folad e maradend magarantam mana voradenten. Kodem marak kremkenei.
Es rade da hariragi dagas, da verdudent echter esin. En selam sadalan?
Ad lor hedar. Veldezon samir safrag. Es kan semelent ka neo.
Linquid velo dedam? Es gleosim renoixemen. Nasonem fersam. Vregder de wind venam jori. Es ad grimoderik. Ma vreg kames van terram em ork tagoxam.
Es vel es in na tegedach en fonteram, sagt tegedach sachu voridi.
Lemat es rade em ad goilu quid vorken forkandam. He komaras on Amsterdam. Esin. Cantabet began vel kene kaolad?
Ja, ad lorida. Na kante beide broeder mansa wegen. Sa quensit makrecht mara geduven.
Es rade anointe a diaden dis frag siende kengu. Ma bruis esas meuin an angarad. Fregduer.
Ad lochedar. Smeundu am a bol medesa.
Navoredwe eduven. Es radai de heuragi request da siwedach ekredawi. Frag beru var has dues. Es var has ni.
Aya raig ded requiste se saidu windkrekton? Sedes
Na,
forvarshe deda
Es war hasni.
Aya raig de requistes is...
Ja. Smeuinem coidem, ole yamas radei da sesedu en krachtum. Dag vored mi aniloin. Bud tenach ni komele.
Kogwinaidach dan. Rendam sa anjanteem.
Esin. Smeuinem no bud gal si da gengu. Sag bud radei da gregu vasi.
Ad lore tenda. E triduis. Echte si bod maru le deis esa.
Bwyd dwi'n neigad yr arsi. Ad loredar.
Nabrog dis. Biram end kwahe dunosid. Egangaridam wintiegam.
Buis katasach toan elerg.
What did you bring us from Hikmet?
I sold the skins like you wanted. The prices for reptile skins are really good. So, I was able to buy the supplies we needed. And a few bottles too. Eh? To celebrate.
I hope you didn't spend it all on this. I want to get rich fast, not get drunk in the woods.
Que saluchten.
I can't do it.
What are you doing here? This is our camp. We've got all the permits we need to hunt as much as we want, so get out of here.
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the woods without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah? And? Why should I care?
Why kill more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune, and we're not about to give them up. You'll just have to go hunting further afield, which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
Es samel tenyasem. Ja marad olen atlerk sarenaiksa. Es velda goridi dentvar haskwa hemar.
Es ra anilain. Es konin kad quadradid et yernachar. Ages radei da hairagi es sagas da yigeda nes luchtumenten. Nasvir. Anes adregamas da velumevas. Arvidadsi.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Must have imagined it. Better get some rest.
Helden sadaloiga wind vergegen. Anon nees legas da ledau. Nis lochtus de herasam jam vregdend.
Na tuig eduen, quae contagides da dovar legus nae druni da renaxa.
Es so gerig. Samel vel sed?
Fravin, samel meem es sadage voquaen. Ar tovar legu wind oquelon anminundits to sieste nes dir.
Is there anybody there?
You again. Can't you leave us to work him?
We know that you don't just hunt. You've also taken things from the mine. It would be a shame for the people at the fort to find out. You can't breathe as easily in prison as you can in the woods.
I'd love to know how you learned that. But you're not wrong. Let's get out of here, lads, and fast. Better not be around if the captain finds out about our little business.
Es loen meem dadredem, e morkedem esiteni.
Mekasin. Sages radeem vorrede e luchton tenais igino. what we're made of! Nanad Magashidas me Ansabigan!
Going to die. Those damn dogs have gone wild again. They'll attack anything that moves. They're tough competitors and they don't hesitate to attack us. Thanks again.
I see tracks over here. Ugh, I can't do it.
Stop! Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My friend and I are the future Donegada of the village on the lake, and Sheda is our protector. We'd like to talk to your chief.
The captain? Well, follow the path. It will lead you to his quarters.
Salutations, stranger.
The sea is calm today. It's perfect for sailing.
This is just what we needed.
Halt! Move along, move along. You have no right to be here.
Why do we have to move along? What's going on?
Someone broke into the storeroom and stole an important object. Something that the captain ordered. Until this matter is resolved, no unauthorized people are allowed to go near the storeroom.
Hello. Are you the chief of this fort?
I'm the captain, yes. Who are you?
We're from the village of Vigeshvar. My friend and I will soon be Donegada, and Sheda will soon be joining the warriors.
Vigeshvar is Minan's village, isn't it? Oh, he's a fine man. What can I do for you?
Some of our people are sick. We've collected various things that may have poisoned them, and we'd like to...
This sort of thing is out of my hands. Speak directly to our doctor.
Thank you, Captain. We'll leave you to your work.
Wait. I was supposed to give your chief a gift to present to the High King of this island. However, the gift was stolen. I hope to find it in time, but unfortunately I can't make any promises.
When did the gift disappear?
A few days ago. The night after receiving the goods we were waiting for from the mainland. I checked that the book was what I was expecting, but no sooner was it put away than it was stolen.
Where did you put it?
In the storeroom. And those buggers hit hard. They smashed through the cage and wrecked the chest it was being stored in.
That must have been loud. Did no one hear anything?
Whoever did this must have known exactly how the camp worked. They waited until the guards making their rounds were on the opposite side of the camp. There was only one guard on duty when they broke in. They knocked him out, the poor bugger. Well, he obviously couldn't tell us anything. The strangest thing is that although there were other valuables in the storeroom, they only stole that book. Anyway, if you want to go and see for yourself, don't hesitate. Just show this pass to the guard on duty.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
Hello.
Are you the healer of this fort?
I'm the doctor in charge, yes. Do you need my help?
There are people in our village who have fallen ill with a strange disease. It's something we've never seen before. They suffer from headaches and dizziness, and have become so weak they must stay in bed. Others have started to show the same symptoms. We investigated to find out where it was coming from, which led us to the mine. The miners told us they use a highly toxic product, quicksilver, that they must not inhale. But we've seen them washing the gold in the river, and we think it's poisoning the water, or the fish.
When heated, quicksilver disappears completely. I'd be very surprised if the illness you speak about comes from there.
We've gathered a few things here. I believe you can test them to make sure they don't contain any quicksilver.
I really don't think you'll find any. But if it'll make you feel better, let me take a look. Where did you get these disgusting things?
The mud is from the miner's waste. We gathered it on the banks of the river that flows into the lake our village is built on. The fish came from the same river. We found it dead near a spot where our people fish.
Well, I highly doubt I'll find any quicksilver, but I'll do the porcelain test. It's going to take me a while. Would you like to wait here or come back later?
We'll wait for you.
All right, I'll get right to work. I've done the tests, and I can't believe it.
Is it Quicksilver?
It is, and I can't explain it. Of course, it's possible that the miners didn't heat the mixture sufficiently before washing it in the river, or that some of the metal was spilled on the riverbank. But I'd never have thought it could poison fish, or the people who eat them. It's an incredible discovery.
That's all well and good, but our people are dying because of your mine and your Quicksilver.
Yes, but nobody had realized it. They were indeed very careless, but there was no ill will on their part. There have been many cases of miners being poisoned. Most of the time it's because they'd breathed in the fumes. In any case, I can prepare a remedy that will help your sick. And of course, you'll have to stop fishing in the river altogether.
Die we dag fish dachi? Took them echter eshem aboy lames de nauneam.
No, nas me when them tugd. Why do the miners risk being poisoned if they know the fumes are dangerous?
Some people think it only happens if you're clumsy, while others think they'll be fine if they take the treatment regularly. This is often true in the short term, but the long-term consequences of poisoning are almost always fatal. Yet it's hard to quench the thirst for gold. I understand that your people don't attach much importance to it, but where we come from, gold makes the world go round. Anything can be bought and bargained with gold, including lives.
What does the treatment involve?
Your patients have accumulated poison in their bodies. This treatment will help them eliminate it, but it will take time. In the meantime, they'll have to rest and stop eating fish. Would you like me to make it for you?
Thank you, but we'll have to think about it first. We needed the treatment you told us about for our people who have been poisoned. Can you help us?
Of course. We'd better get started right away, since it's going to take some time. Come on, I'm going to need your help. Here you go. There should be enough to treat those who are sick for several weeks. If you need more, you'll have to come back and find me. They must drink this potion twice a day in the morning and evening. Drink a lot of water and rest. And above all, don't eat any more fish as long as the mine is active. I've told the head miners to be careful about the heating and any discharges into the water. But I can't guarantee it won't happen again. You'll all have to be patient, but those who are sick will recover.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Please. I'm only doing my job.
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Oh, what do you want? Move along, chopped.
The captain gave us a pass to examine the place our king's gift was stolen from.
Let's have a look. Okay, fine. You can come in.
Were you on duty during the break-in? Did you see anything?
No, I'd done the rounds. It was dark.
I was just sitting there when all of a sudden I was bashed on the head. When I came to, the cage was open and it was too late.
I find it very strange that you didn't see anything. You're a guard. It's your job and you didn't even see a silhouette. Are you sure you've told us everything?
Promise you won't rat me out to the captain. I'm risking a lot. 3 masked men, big types, armed, suddenly surrounded me that night. Before knocking me out, they made me swear I'd keep my mouth shut. It was either that or die. I agreed. And when I came to, I was so ashamed I preferred not to say anything.
Where exactly was the gift?
In a chest, which was placed in a kind of cage we used to store precious objects. Everything was locked, but they forced the cage open and broke the chest. Real brutes.
Was anything else stolen?
No, but there were other valuables that would have been much easier to sell off. But who knows? Maybe those thieves had a thing for precious books.
Ugh, I can't. Tranegd donne quesesa. Ca ad richtum est ugem faberder da Hungary neo camido reques. A tege da genesa.
Es quest renaixamen. For var shit moi renaixa quedeset. Et tauisa kaulat.
Reg der ca irser norvlogum. Org der samel kangnam.
Es share ud binida dag de mademe beg samel sa. Sags mewinem farberduer koished beg atach.
Bud dag da orvar shedi ad nemen de esa. Da oglendi quedes a ques. A quedes ad abru carnad. Be quiet. We don't want to be overheard. Hello, Captain.
Hello, young...
While searching the storeroom, we found this object. Do you know what it is?
May I see that? It's a bolt cutter. They must have used it to force the cage open. Normally, this type of tool is used to repair machinery. Maybe the Intendant can tell you who borrowed it. He keeps records of that kind of thing. Goodbye.
Good day. Are you the Intendant?
Indeed. How can I help you?
I'm trying to recover our High King's gift, which was stolen from the storeroom.
This break-in is an embarrassment. What will people think of the Alliance now? The captain was furious. Anyway, I'd be glad to be of assistance, if need be.
We found this tool in there. The thieves left it on the ground. We believe it was used to break in.
Yes, it's a bolt cutter. We use them to repair machinery.
The captain suggested checking your records to see who last borrowed one.
Let me take a look. It was last borrowed by the woodsmen who work on the hill overlooking the docks. I remember now. They said they needed it to fix a jammed cartwheel. But come to think of it, it's not the best tool for the job.
Did you see or hear anything during the break-in?
No, I was asleep when it happened. Unfortunately, I won't be of any use to you in that matter.
Do you have tools in your inventory capable of smashing a chest?
That would depend on the chest. A hammer and chisel might do the trick, but it would take time and be noisy. If it's a wooden chest, an axe would be a quick but risky way of opening it.
Do you think the woodsman could be responsible for the theft?
I doubt it. Why would woodsmen steal a book? Even though it's a precious book, they'd have a hard time selling it off. If men like that decided to break into the storeroom, they'd steal other things. Although, admittedly, they were the last ones to borrow the bolt cutter. Maybe someone stole it from them.
Did the woodsman behave strangely?
No, but I don't really check on them. All that interests me is how they and others use the equipment. And I have nothing to complain about. They're careful. Well, until they borrowed the bolt cutter, that is.
We will leave you to your work.
That's certain. There's always more work here. Hello.
Did you know that someone broke into the fort storeroom?
I heard about the incident, yes. And what does it have to do with you? Is the captain hiring natives now?
The stolen item was intended as a gift for our king. We'd like to find it. Could you answer a few questions?
Why not? But make it snappy, we've got work to do.
We found this bolt cutter on the floor of the storeroom that was broken into. According to the intendant's records, the last person to borrow it was you.
Yeah, but so what? We needed to fix a jammed wheel. Someone must have stolen it before we could return it to the intendant, and then they used it to break into the storeroom.
Your story doesn't add up. All the evidence points to you. And I'm sure it'll be enough to convince the captain to question you. Are you sure you wanted to come to that? Confess and explain yourself. We'll listen to what you have to say. Don't expect the same treatment from others.
You're not wrong. You'll probably be more understanding than the captain. We did steal the book. We should have been more careful.
Why did you steal the book? Does it contain secrets?
No. It's just a nice gift intended to appease your king and promote the Bridge Alliance. But we know their maneuvers. Here and on the mainland. We know how they work. They seduce with their so-called scientific progress, showing only their best side. But it's merely to better enslave you, to destroy your beliefs and your spiritual life. My country on the mainland has been fighting them for centuries. We can't let them win here. That's why we couldn't allow your king to receive this gift. We have nothing against you. On the contrary. But you should be warned. We won't let ourselves be taken alive.
I understand why you did it, and I'll think about what you told us. However, we must bring this gift back to our leader, who'll decide what to do.
Very well. But I hope you won't forget what I told you. If you care about your faith, don't give this book to your king.
Zeldis is Lorgan Varheflar. Frichtid Teugen Saloir Gedessa Andrebam. Is dugem siem der Sring der Varheflar wegen.
Esse drebanam runik de jam radidend e kombinoiga qui. Wei da hinnon mil flüchtingen da ar.
Ag dreg dead?
Berzen var hes dade farnas e tuisagi da he rigmar.
Adloreid si o lei triad. A fravin koi na corride machach?
Gasi du i farnas adonea oel de windtiria beend. Ol kelu eniden.
Kair? A koi vrugensin.
Toigended sadonea de heniedem jagaludar teleme. Radid forkandem de. Es in namen da na leanamen. Anasiendend em echsriud winbar went garen sergem.
Fravin de toisag?
Smeundem em bovel da veru e farnasiden.
Tuig. Roi da me sies. Na siente tumi dend, neis kumene doiga, natteren en mischen dent. Anon dagam. Siarma anfredem en mische de galagem, sia da quels de essa. Radidam qua inbarem ded. Es suis puisig. Ad loredbe, ad a suis ored.
Qua awelems.
Wow.
Airag oleg mooi visje maro en en out.
Huh.
Hello, Forkan.
Bert, can I...
The gold mine that's upstream is poisoning the village. They release their quicksilver into the river, which poisons the fish, the animals, and all of us.
Releasing quicksilver into the river is madness. I wouldn't have imagined it was possible for this metal to cause secondary poisoning. But every precaution should have been taken, since it's extremely toxic. What do you plan to do?
We can't just wish and hope they won't start putting the quicksilver into the water again. We need to close this mine for good. Do you have any idea what we could do?
It would take an official order to convince the mine's directors that it needs to be shut down. I could make a fake one, but if we want to be taken seriously, I'll need an official seal. But be warned, it will only be temporary. No matter how good a counterfeit I'm able to make, they will eventually figure things out, and the mine will reopen.
Will the fort have one of those seals you mentioned?
They might, but they won't give it to you, even if you ask nicely. You'll have to steal it. You know what they look like, don't you?
I remember when you showed me your family seal.
You'll be looking for something like that, but bigger. Official seals are always more complicated. Is there anything else?
We found this weapon in the basement of the ruins.
How incredible. Let me take a closer look, will you? It is a blade of iron. Therefore foreign to this island. It is old. I would say it dates from over 100 years ago. The style is elegant, although the rust has already begun its destructive work. It should be restored. Perhaps then we would learn more. In any case, it reminds me of the work of the people of my continent. But that is of course impossible. That an unknown people reached this level of craftsmanship, that they managed to reach your island long before us. It's absolutely fascinating. Did you find anything else?
There were other items, but they were very damaged. Too many to carry.
I see. That was to be expected. If you allow me, I would like to keep this old weapon. Perhaps I will learn more by cleaning it.
Please? It's too rusty for me to use anyway.
Thank you for your help. This is a great discovery.
Can you tell me more about these ruins?
Alas, I am not specialized in the study of ancient civilizations. However, all the scientists in my country know the numerous sites left by the civilization of Astria. They are an ancient people who inhabited our continent before my country and the others existed. However, their architectural style is very different from that of these buildings. It seems to me that they are old, but not as old as those of Astria. Their architecture is, however, strangely familiar, and it reminds me more of more recent buildings that one of the peoples of the continent might have built. But that doesn't make any sense. How would they have gotten here?
Have you ever been to these ruins? Were you able to see them up close?
No, unfortunately. I would love to, but the people of the village made me understand that it would be very frowned upon. I am a stranger here. I don't want to risk being thrown out for going into a forbidden place. Given the shape of these buildings, I'm pretty sure they must have a basement. Is there anything else?
I saw your drawings and your notes. You seem very interested in these strange ruins near the village.
Indeed. I would very much like to learn more about this civilization that you call People of the Sea. To learn where these people came from, discover how they were able to get here. And if I understood correctly what people in the village told me, these ruins are a trace of their passage. I'm glad to see that you're interested in it too. Is there anything else?
Goodbye.
See you.
Ma sienten dad ma vagan top.
Hasid mad? Kontakid.
Klos. Smeum emes tento. Samel redone an nes vigi. Foidem yagam. Eset kase da regau an venam. Sag vregad tovel. Budagdad da dogenberry begandes. At heredach vregu vasem an nes diernam toflanem an vigeshvar.
Jak. Es virem es vegan klad magochsan kanui. Rensedam. Toflan an vigeshvar. I vigem I feshi. Es kom farwed. Adivan fawed me. Ja. Tigedam qua igeshvar.
Quaseidem sientad ne sonigad vregu requeseis da hequillam saveri.
Fleidad. Sagma linquidem sa menam arlini da nemi da onestiri, put vlon moe.
Hello, Chief.
Back again?
The quicksilver you use in your mine is poisoning the river and our people.
Oh, that takes the cake. These savage scientists are smarter than the rest of us. Everyone knows that quicksilver disappears when it's heated.
No, there is still some left. It mixes with the water and mud and poisons the fish. The healer at your fort proved it.
So, why should I care? Stop eating fish or go and live somewhere else.
You must shut down this mine, or you'll be responsible for many deaths.
Sorry, but that's not going to be possible. This mine supports me and everyone who works here. The company pays me a fortune to send them our weekly shipment of gold. You really think I'd give up this pay so you can eat fish?
We're not going to live on roots so you can accumulate piles of gold.
What would convince you to shut down the mine?
That would have to be a hefty sum. At least a year's salary. I don't think you have that kind of money.
We've managed to find the gold that was stolen from you. You could keep it for yourself, don't you think?
That would mean taking quite a risk, because people would think I stole it. But it's very tempting.
Now everyone knows that the trappers are guilty. So who would blame you? All you have to do is sabotage a few machines.
Sabotage the machine? But I suppose that's your problem. I'll break...
Hello.
Oh, it's you. The others told me you saved them from the rock slide. To think that the Master didn't lift a finger to get them out of there. Thanks for helping them. Thank you very much.
We weren't going to let all those people die trapped underground.
Did you want to tell us something? Still think you're being poisoned?
Actually, we now have proof. The quicksilver you're using is what's poisoning the river, the fish, and our people.
There's no way. It disappears when you heat it up. You just have to be careful not to breathe it in.
I can't believe we're poisoning our own people.
I understand it's hard to believe, but the fourth doctor confirmed it. Some of the quicksilver makes its way into the river mud and the fish we eat.
Could wreck them.
It's a sad enough story that you can just eat something else. Without this job, we won't be able to eat at all.
We're not the only ones who depend on this mine. Our families do too.
And you're willing to die for it? How many of your people have already died or have gone mad? Between the poison and the collapsing tunnels, you won't survive long.
He's got a point. Things might be different with a good leader, but this one doesn't care about our lives.
That's right. Let's go get the others and leave this cursed place. There are plenty of construction sites in Hikmet where we could work.
Thanks for opening our eyes. We're going home to our village. But the master will find other miners, and it'll start all over again. The water will remain dangerous.
Eso leglo en meda elu.
Ka, siendum beruvar has shantaman yarendun dead.
Cair. Na credem en edolmar. Adlo redwe. Sian tam ca taurabima ergaidi da hei barroiga nodas. Dogom berdis sa. Se unde renau dead da harmalen. Sian tad ca adriga qua alochtom. Lung en ole yingsi.
Ah, a dreg dead.
Is es snoiselen jam komoros du zesa?
Oh, es allen se. Budlauen dunkas. Togombe sad vid bogem. Nasmeonem ereum eferet esse vel jam ked. Sages dur me fregam verberu dagde. Arradidam da sunkesem, emes ancan varsuis hab, das avere gigoigi e genesis. Toigad carsur carhe donigada oil, mace oil siend.
Vairāk paliek muļķi piešķimēro fenomēnu. Mēs kopā.
Adi top.
Odi es all quetsi.
Verwoidem jagam ja tusui dat suis haglidon. Ka ola da vorei dat si da suis jigam. Ami frogu, es sed kad frag ragau en evemam. Abud radei emna estifation de henneban se wegem. En virachtum, es radeem oirag de vig bunedam oil biadi, kwan yigi anaba.
Lemat esi fashion, ja vreg ni ten?
Sneg da ven neman anawenshem, jam estifation. A kwan es dem entan nees ielem, ex redem ten kaer. Es jigoig an den renoiksa ja fravinsa nemam, ag arulamoy de jagam.
Fravinde da klosta en agledon suis luchtos, a voglendi dent. Es balg meduis.
Ad lochedar ad jeirn. Vregdem quets meundem da vuie de vel.
Quel sheid jegidade oleden.
Qua awalem seg arenta.
Qua awalem
Quan berdad. Fied sayaga malana. Anes vrieges vasem.
Kaureptem ole dorten adnued mevni.
Budag da hadregau da eludes da radidau det jam vregdet.
Es virto. Quel shade en budbalg sedes.
Koshedema. Vergei var vorir huisem ni knam, ja bud ad.
Orgden deri doiksa avedon marag.
Berde hawel si varhas. Quetsient vregudis.
Flede dorten jam adnoedes dani. Tegeden da deloiga ja orgend biem en nesedon. A dore de men ja nemidend nesigem.
Tug dedes londem sa tortomen.
Veldem emteugend ne solei morkedon de heronoikse.
Boeren tom sa vegam. Sag bosan ma prok.
Quid crechtid nes dalem, crechtid nes luchtum casin. Ag toigt quid crechtin nes luchtum, de he crechtum nes dalemi. Minun didender e dau cocahogos. Quan bined drogacht on bined anal.
Mad. Esquai, samal donegada. Es radai da naraja vogel na nama suis luchtus. Sag suis derikasan. Anset sa torten fleded, da gongaidi es milanes enesis.
O radai da haruigi began loolanon.
Es redended ad doigag. Fare de het hungridon emenas.
Bad vel da oreld maradident. Es radeem, es fornet, e dagam ferolek. Sag vogliendade sakahamen. Es koyuang sieduven. Es veldis ta regu vasemno. En baragem bode de madja torebad suiso glendi. Komaroi sande toflan ame, disene kuem suisi ane vigem.
Ad loredar avev. Data harlam ata orkeni.
Ad lochedar, ad yernahach. Velames to en baregem.
Es rada
Beor tiers. Ma nama sienten dad, ma vagen toko beri goida es goidi de gomba.
O fragt in der Noiz.
Oh, adregdes.
Sameles dug, radid redone quadavev, ad nueda diernaha. Dau torten dani dane oglendi.
Fravindu forvashed tada ledach reichwis. Sagna fravindu bu dau torten.
Esent da dugi quai siende siten, ag ragi de qued tenoisem quensen nes grantene vigi. Aca guanoidactum, bo radai de ragi dad redi da sadau morcedum.
Ariag des de quid teniasum, quensen morden slana a morgan.
Ja, toi de hevenem sius varhenab, farber de meno gemenem ol nemi dawi. Sag ragdam jagam? Namen no, bud radai da orheld fide feshi ansafegem.
Esco gato, cagovir samelta dahadum. Ag eragded casin qued vreg sideno esiteni? Farid mena sientem fidi feshi.
Remden de loigetalan on ole henediem fresi. Maradand niu, krekteden don ole vila echter hanoidu. Sag flegem da regu tegedag ident. Frag sloiden ole wiem de hefrasem karedem.
Quid amanten? Es serenoigsa ca ihr betrechen echter henquena. Es ad valgted me. Duis. Abud balgted dad casin. Es velda degerach daragu vassinu. Es daugam bos iridiu.
Qua awel.
Is there anybody there?
Anedis olme. Es Amsterdam da degedacht dem. Nas jen toigi en ekuen. Sakut kadme en smilmwa. Vokelam essa. Ande varst enon mil frichtimen ka quelam dag.
Sel quasadeluan. Es allen ent. Vregender are donegada de frag. Dare nau es enogesose corei.
Exianat sadelu everam den henon mil frichtemen. Quans negdad gred. Ol flinachi caveram. Vrede luchtum mare saidum. Vregd tegwedau on indre doigemen. Sa casinaget fel corayon. Da hairagi tiremen nui. Isavel min bandaiga nes correi. Quan confrang de feshemar. Golden dit sinja bud nes haridan a nes vatiran. Everoidan de degwedau. I varo da henon mil frictemen. Po esinem corrid quint. Feshemar da confrangident. Esin velm. Nes loctum ja serda feshemar. Das joun serdenda dichtam. De henon mil frictemen. Quadira ol farquedi aredegen. Es nes luchtum farelach. Fis henade feshimar. Ever diuan farvornedi. Al farwedi aredichtam de henon mil frictemen. Oi ragdent twint bali emnui. Ex red nes gorea shantam lag. En comem sa amstaras.
Esa Oglendaiga. Skylidis enelon de Suis meono a angerdis Suis gred da hetir. Eglunidis esa. Frichtime, Clos Deis, a andervash tarenta, men and dog, men and dog, men and dog. Exlegdis as sonigada shantamellag. Men mer como leno enigadachtam de henon mil frichtimen. Essi ad rodam agat sosantam varhatir. Es comum casi nadach de doleg.
God, canta bede.
Yori. Ol andeuchtau cassin. Contabeit ecrimoderem. Age puessom jarement varnes hualam.
Es samel ma atsien net magred. Kahenole henesem da hamstram.
Essina maene tusem suis largi. Asona igada. Boloen meembo mi casienza amstaram sisamel. Sages radeem tegeid. Adoflein tegeid. Tocatao glendaiga. Siens poed balk.
Es me ed. Bo bledenem emana kaiden shantan lag donigada. Bird tir to oleg, amev.
Ad loreda da buid cani. Qua awelem seg.
Quavelam seg, adierna.
Es dogem toretsui. Es an farsche dia dedman. Es velem adregem quahe vigem. Mana silai dedu ven es senegesum en deluam. Es puiseg em vregde ed. es puisig da hole sonigada fravendau e senegasus wint luchtos.
Let's show them what we're made of!
My armor is not good anymore.
Give me that, imbecile. The orders were blatantly clear. You were to take them alive.
Not at the price of the lives of my men.